Today marks 24 years since the attacks on September 11, 2001. These are photos of the aftermath on that day. 2,977 people were killed when terrorists crashed planes into the Twin Towers, the Pentagon, and a field in Pennsylvania after passengers revolted. At the time of the attacks, President George W. Bush was in Sarasota reading a children's book to a classroom full of students at Emma E. Booker Elementary School. And 10 Tampa Bay news cameras were there as White House Chief of Staff Andy Card whispered to the president that a second plane had hit the World Trade Center and America was under attack. The president gave a short speech and left on Air Force One. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Miguel Octavio was live at that school tonight. Miguel, you spoke with one of the students who was there for that unforgettable speech.
Dave, Stevenson Tose Rigell was just 10 years old, but he says he had to grow up fast after learning about the terrorist attacks. In fact, his mother was the principal at this school.
It definitely puts me in a different perspective from a lot of the people that day.
Stevenson Tose Rigell will never forget the impact of 9/11 and the lessons he learned.
I think it was about bringing people together, and I think that was a bigger picture.
There was a sense of unity for a moment after the attacks. Here he is behind former President George W. Bush as he addressed the nation.
In my mind, this isn't just, hearing it, trying to relay the information to myself is like, okay, this is a huge moment now, and it's not just about, obviously kids reading anymore.
His mother, Gwendolyn Tose Rigell, was the principal of the elementary school at the time. Since her passing in 2007, he's made it his mission to share her story.
I think it was great that, she was able to, I would say in her best kind of way, keep everything, the day together as much as possible. I think the same way, Bush kept himself together.
At 10, he knew America was going to war. Still, he remembers how people stood together and hopes that spirit returns.
We're all just kind of, on odds and ends and kind of tense right now. So the biggest thing I can really say, or the biggest message I can really spread is, just getting back to knowing who your neighbors are, is the biggest thing I can say.
Now, Stevenson's mother did write a book about her personal accounts about that day. She wasn't able to publish it before her passing in 2007. Her son was able to do so years later. The book is called The 9/11 Principle, and Stevenson says he's also open to writing his own book someday. Live in Sarasota, Miguel Octavio, 10 Tampa Bay News.